When I join in on my local sessions, jigs and reels, they make me feel welcome, because whenever I play a bum chord they pretend they haven't noticed, and whenever I launch off in the wrong key there's normally somebody that helps me find the right key. But this is the story of a bloke who joined in a session in Ireland, and he never played a bum chord and he never launched off in the wrong key. But you can't pretend he was made welcome. It's called The Spoons Murder. In the tavern one night we were sitting, I'm sure 'twas the last week of March. From our pints we were cautiously sipping to ensure that our throats were not parched. We played music both lively and decent to bolster our spirits and hopes, and smiled at the females adjacent and admired their curves and their slopes. And this fella walked into our session and wanted to join in the tunes. Pausing to ask our permission, he took out a large pair of spoons. Our teeth in short time we were gritting as he sat and rattled his toys, and the company's eardrums were splitting with his ugly mechanical noise. Popping spoons off our heads to provoke us, he continued the music to kill. Whether hornpipes or slow airs or polkas, they all sounded like pneumatic drills. Then he asked could we play any faster, as his talent he wished to display. A smile on the face of the bastard, like a cat as she teases her prey. Our feelings by now were quite bloody. Politely we asked him to quit, and suggested a part of his body where his spoons might conveniently fit. This monster we pestered and hounded, we implored him with courses and tears, but in vain our appeals they resounded in the desert between his two ears. So I went out the back on the mission, he arrived as I finished my leak. He says this is a mighty fine session, I think I'll come here every week. When I heard this with rage I was hopping, no more of this torture I'd take. I looked round for a suitable weapon to silence this damned rattlesnake. Outside in the yard I did sally to find something to vanquish my foe. I grabbed hold of a gentleman's rally with 3-speed gear and dynamo, and I battered this musical vandal and shouted with furious cries, kind sir, your last spoon you have handled, say your prayers and await your demise. With the bike I assailed my tormentor as I swung in a frenzy of hate, till his bones and his skull were in splinters and his health in a very poor state. And when I was no longer able, I forestalled any last-minute hitch by dismantling the gear-changing cable and strangling the son of a bitch. But the sight left me feeling quite squeamish, so I washed up and went back inside and drank half a gallon of Beamish, for my throat in the struggle had died. Unpolluted by cutlery's clatter, the music was pleasant and sweet. For the rest of the night nothing mattered but the tunes and the tapping of feet. The inquest took place in September. The coroner said, I conclude, the deceased by himself was dismembered, for no sign could be found of a feud. For the evidence shows that the fact is, as reported to me by the guards, he indulged in the foolhardy practice of trick cycling in public house yards. And so if you're keen on percussion and to join in the tunes you can't wait, be you Irishman, German or Russian, take a lesson from his awful fate. So let your spoons be chromium plated, solid silver or cheap stainless steel. If you play them abroad you'll be hated, so just use them for eating your meal.